everybody, it's me, Mario! Woohoo! Oh, I'm here today because of my friend Aaron the Prime on 117 is doing a movie review for me. Hey, and now I know if you're wondering where my brother Luigi is he's actually out in Brooklyn right now doing some plumbing, you know. Oh, but he kindly volunteered, so I'm here doing this now. Oh, and now, before we get started, I'd just like to say that... Wait a minute. Oh, no! Oh, Luigi left his tools behind. I'll have to go get this to him. Aaron Prime 117, please take over. Or please. Bye, Mario. Oh, I'll take over for all this now. Oh, but I really wish you could have stayed, though. I want to have some pizza pie with ya. Hey, everybody. Aaron Prime 117 here. Aaron, I hope you liked Mario's little intro and all. Oh, but yeah. Today's review is my Super Mario Bros. Movie review that I saw on April of last year. It was a whole lot of fun and all. I really gotta thank Mario and Luigi for that next time I see them. But all in all, I liked it so well and all. Starting off in Brooklyn and that commercial of theirs and all, it was so much fun and all. Not to mention, like, how do I put this and all? Bowser's introduction and all, that was pretty slick. And seeing Kamek and all, it was kind of funny and all, because usually Kamek is with Bowser Jr. usually, though. But who knows? Maybe we'll see Jr. in a future film. Sorry about that. A little bit of springtime congestion, but you know how it's like. Now, moving on, though. No, the whole movie played out so well and all. How Mario and Luigi ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Well, Mario ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi ended up in the Dark Lands, which is pretty cool and all. And then later on how do I put this? When Mario met up with Princess Peach. Well, first he met Toad in the mushroom fields and all, and that Toad brought him all the way to the kingdom. And then when he met up with Peach, Peach was really surprised to see him because he was a human and all. But actually, we know Princess Peach is a human too, though. And she doesn't fully remember her origin well. Well, she knows her origin and how she arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom, but she doesn't remember much of her childhood, though, except for when she trained with the Toads. And then later they made her their princess. Pretty sweet and all, too. And of course, as we know, before she met up with Mario, she's going to try to convince the leader of the Kongs, who's to grant use of the Kong army, to stop Bowser, because he's on his way to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom and all. But all in all, Mario and Luigi together and all throughout that film was pretty cool and all. And when Luigi was in the Darklands, there was a lot of funny moments there when he was in Bowser's castle and all. Seeing those Shy Guys and all those other ones attacking him and all. And even seeing the Dry Bone Koopas was rising up from the ground and all. That was funny and all, because, like, Illumination and Nintendo combined brought so much together from the Mario games into the setup and all. And of course, when Mario met up with Donkey Kong in the Kong Country, it was so cool and all. Especially when that one Kong took Mario and Peach and Toad to meet up with the king of the Kongs. On a cart all over the Kong lands and all. It was pretty funny and all. And it was pretty nice. But funny and all, because they were traveling all around on a fast cart and all, hanging out and all. And then when Mario fought against Donkey Kong, it was pretty funny and all. Especially seeing that blue mushroom and all shrink him and all. And then later he got the cat and all. Like, I didn't expect that though. But it was pretty slick and all. And he tore Kong a new one. Pretty good and all. Now, before moving on a little more, let's look a little bit. When I mentioned that moment with Peach and her origin and all, though, that's when Mario and Peach were in the flower fields. It was just taking a breather and all. And Peach showed him the power of the flower, her power up, which was pretty good too and all. It's a pity, though, You know, I don't know if that was actually in the Super Princess Peach video game and all on Nintendo DS, but if it is, I'll have to look it up though. And like how Princess Peach said, there's a big universe out there. I would be surprised if it was like referring to Mario Galaxy and all in some way though. Of course, we all know about that one star, or that annoying star that's from Mario Galaxy and all. Well, but it was pretty interesting and all. Now, let's talk a little bit about Jack Black and Bowser. He did so well and all, though. I'm pretty sure he was actually the favorite played and all, because he had his funny moments and how he was acting as Bowser. And not to mention, and he had quite the villainous look, and also quite the, what's the right word? Style, I guess. But even though Bowser goes in one style and all, though it's the personality that counts and all. Like how he said in the beginning, "Open the gate! Or suffer!" Or was it die? But still, it was pretty good and all, though. And those penguins and all, like, I was thinking maybe, are those penguins supposed to be, like, from Mario 64? Or all, because it looked familiar and all. Well, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were gisting in some of the other reviews and all. And of course, whereas later on and all, well, when we get to the moment where the Kong King accepts Peach's offer after Mario defeated his son and all, they were like, "We're gonna need carts, lots of carts," you know. And he shows them the kart making facility in the Kong lands, and they're all making carts and all. And of course, we have Mario's original kart, which is matching up to the original of Mario Kart on the Wii, and further on into the rest of the Mario Kart games. And we got Peach on a motorcycle, which is pretty slick and all. Though I kind of wished, though, her helmet was a visor helmet, though. That would have been cool. But it was really good either way, though, still. And Toad had some kind of, like, slick monster truck, it looked like, and all. And that was pretty fun and all. And then it was really quite surprised when they all launched the carts on a shortcut and all, though. Though it was Rainbow Road and all. That was really cool and all. And how the Koopas were facing the Kongs was on the kart riding and all. That was pretty slick. Mario had some good moves, so did Peach. And then the blue shell and all. I was laughing at that though. But it felt like a lot had happened and all. And then we come to the moment where Peach actually submits to Bowser though without a choice, for marriage and all, because he had the Power Star and all. And then moving on, Mario and Kong were just arguing while inside the belly of, it looked like the leech, or if it was another sea monster. I can't remember though. If it was the leech, if it was that eel, he'll sound off in the comments for sure if you guys remember. And also, sound off in the comments about the other things I mentioned and all what your thoughts are on it all, too. Because it was a lot of fun. And the wedding moment and all, though, I could see the set of Mario Odyssey and all, and the cameo appearances of the other villains, like King Bomb, the Big Bomb, and King Boo, and a few others. And how Peach was able to trick Bowser and use the ice flower. That was pretty cool. Freezing him, too. And that's also when Mario and Kong returned to the kingdom and all. Well, and we're using those power-ups and all. Mario had the mushroom, while Kong had the fire flower and all. And speaking of those power-ups and all, though, if you also remember that one scene where Peach shows Mario that training course and all, that was pretty slick, too, and all. And when he was first trying those mushrooms and all, how he hates mushrooms and all. It's quite a funny setup and all. Well, thinking back when Peach shoved that mushroom down, he's like this, down the hatch, and Mario was just swallowing. He was like, oh, seriously? And then all of a sudden, he grows up, ooze a little bit though from it. So that was like pretty cool and all. And of course, when you get whacked, the power up then disappears, and you have to get another one. Quite something too. Oh, all those times he went on that obstacle course, so much fun. But then moving back to the final battle and all, Kong and Mario duking it out with the Koopas, the Goombas, and all trying to get to the princess. That was pretty cool and all. And if you thought it was funny, whether or not, since Bowser was going to sacrifice all of his prisoners in Peach's honor and all, if you thought that was weird or pathetic, sound off in the comments. And if you thought it was pretty good, also sound off in the comments. But at least all of them were saved, though, which I do believe so. And then when Mario and Peach are reunited, and so are him and Luigi, it's all pretty cool and all. And then Mario takes the power of that, what was that upgrade? It's similar to the Foxtail. I think it was a Tanuki or something. If you remember what that upgrade was sound off in the comments on it. And what else was there? Yeah, he chasing that, like leading that missile on a trail all over the kingdom, and then he was heading straight back for the tunnel, to get him back to Brooklyn. That, like, when that missile hit and all, it like caused like some kind of chain reaction with some kind of portal opening up, and pulled Mario, Luigi, and even everyone, including Bowser's vessel, so into the real world of Brooklyn and all. And that's where the battle really gets interesting and all. Mario trying to fight Bowser, and then Peach, Kong, and Toad stepping in too. It was all pretty interesting and all. And then when Mario saw his commercial again, and since that beginning moment, and it was pretty interesting because that gave him a courage and all that, he could go up and face Bowser again. But then when he was about to get burned, like when Peach kicked that Koopa shell at the start to knock it away, for Mario to use, it was pretty interesting. And then when Bowser was about to burn Mario, it was like, I was like, no, don't let this be the end of him. And then there's Luigi with a manhole blocking the flames to save him. Because as long as they're together, nothing can go wrong. And when they quickly tried to avoid the flame real quick and go for the star, it looked like they were dead, but they weren't. It was so cool and all. Like, Peach thought they were finished, Bowser thought he had won, and then all of a sudden we see them glowing with the power of the star, and we got the star's main music playing from the Super Mario Bros. Games. Pretty slick and all. And the way they redid the music and all, when Mario and Luigi began facing Bowser's army, it was so cool and all. Quite a good victory, or a good battle song too. Well, good battle music and all too. That fits in real well. And of course, when we have that one moment where they're together running, and jumping, it looks just like. It reminds me of the cover on one of my Nintendo DS games, New Super Mario Bros. That I got a long time ago, where they're hopping together, with that pose and all. Well, it was so cool and all. Even hearing hearing Mario's dad say, "Mamma Mia!" They were beating up Bowser's army so well, and then they fought Bowser together. And actually, really, he did a number on him. And not even Bowser's flame could even hurt them. And when they did, they like tossed it up in the air, kind of like how Mario does in what's it now? In Super Mario 64. In that one, yeah, that was pretty slick and all. Not to mention, then when they quickly did the high jump and then punched him right straight down to the ground. That was like a KO move and all. But then all of a sudden they then landed a giant kick on him too when Bowser tried to fire his flame at them. I'd also call that KO. That was pretty good. And then the bros, Kong, Toad, and Peach are face to face with Bowser as he's defeated. Like, that was like so cool and all. And he's like, Peaches, please, this isn't how I picture things. Please give me another chance. And she's like, ew, no. Oh, and then takes the blue mushroom and he's like, no. Oh, and then it goes right into his mouth and he shrinks. That was pretty good and all. trapped in a jar and that he's failed and all. And then finally, like, looking at everyone in the public, you know, everyone is cheering for the Super Mario Bros. And even that bully manager Spike and all, who they left to start their own plumbing business and all. And in the end, Mario and Luigi were finally fully accepted and all. They were finally recognized thoroughly too. And in the end, they're living in the Mushroom Kingdom instead now too. So it's all pretty cool and all on how this movie played out and all. Though I thought this movie would sit well for a video game too, because now it depicts their origin and all though, with those flashbacks. But also, as you all know, the Yoshi Island game, anyways, that depicts the babies of them and all. But still, it's all pretty cool and all. Well, now, the movie did so well and all, it got, even after, just before a month and all, the movie was doing so well in the box office, and it climbed so high and all. I loved it so much and all, though. I saw it twice and all. Pretty cool and all. And more or less, though, Mario and Luigi are two of the best game characters ever. I can't wait to see another movie with them and all, and I can't wait to keep going on playing more and more Super Mario Bros. Games and many other Mario and Luigi games that come along and all. Heck, I'm actually hoping though that maybe Illumination and Nintendo partner up again to make maybe a Luigi movie, like one for Luigi's Mansion and all. That would be pretty cool in Mario's case and all, where Luigi has to rescue Mario and all. But you all know how it is and all. But still, well, I enjoyed the film. All of you that have seen it, I hope you enjoyed it. It was all really fun and all. And sound off in the comments and all on what your favorite parts of the movie were, and talk about anything else you want to discuss or anything. You'll all find it pretty well and all. Also, and maybe when Mario gets back, maybe I'll tell him all about it and all. Who knows? Well, I'm gonna have to tell him. Besides, it was his movie and his brothers together, and all. Just hope Luigi was okay with me mentioning his little accidents and all in the film. So, I'll see you all when another movie review is coming and all. And I really hoped you enjoyed this one, because Super Mario Bros. Goes a long way, doesn't it? I will see you all soon for another movie review. Stay tuned, play more Mario games, and keep up the fun. And you know how he does it. Woohoo! See you all soon. Aaron Prime 117, signing off.